Welcome to this video. This video is brought to you from Digital Marketing Training Institute, and my name is Moses Alabi Isama. I'm the founder and head of trainings at Digital Marketing Training Institute. In this video, I'll be talking to you about how to create SEO optimized, that's search engine optimized blog post. You see, the goal of us having a blog is to create posts that solves people's problems. That's the first thing. But you see, if a blog post is just solving people's problems and the people can't find it, there's no point writing that blog post. So that's why we must write it in such a way that it gets found by Google. Anytime people go on Google to do a search, Google links them up with our post. So there are many other things that we have to do underground to make it happen. But you see, a blog post, the way we structure it using the used SEO is very important. Okay, so we need to get that settled. Okay, so we need to get it right from the very foundation. So this is the dashboard. This is the back end of our site. So the first thing I need to do is to download a plugin called Yoast SEO. So you go to plugins and click add new. Okay, so search plugins, Yoast space SEO. So that's it. That's the plugin there. Yoast SEO. It's going to help us to structure our site the way Google wants it. Okay, so you click install now. So it's installing. So it says improve your WordPress SEO, write better content and have a fully optimized WordPress site using the Yoast SEO plugin. Okay, so it's still installing. So it's installing, waiting. Okay, then you activate. You need to activate the plugin. So once we've done that, that's done. So that's it. It's activated. So the next thing you want to do is go to settings, under tools, settings, permalinks. So that is where we need to first of all structure the way the post is supposed to be set up. Okay, so settings, we've downloaded the Yoast SEO. So settings, permalinks. So you see, ordinarily when you've just downloaded your WordPress, just permalink settings will be here, but it's supposed to be here. Post name, because we want it to be that the post that you write should reflect the URL slash the name of your post, not your URL, then the date that you wrote that post. Oh my God. Okay, post name, we save changes. Okay, so this is where it's supposed to be. So let's get on with our post. So I'm going to a page that I've already created, my own page. I just pasted the content there, but I've not really edited it using the Yoast SEO. Okay, so this is the home page of this site that I'm using for this practice. Okay, so once I get to the home page, it doesn't matter whether it's the home page or any page on your site. I'm just trying to let you know whether it's a post or not. I'm just trying to let you know how you are supposed to structure and use the Yoast SEO plugin effectively so that it gives you the result, the maximum result. Okay. So this is the post already. I've already pasted the post here. So you see, the post is there. So after you've written your post, you now need to analyze it to make sure that it is written in such a way that Google wants it. Because if your post is not written in a way that Google will like it, it means your post will just be there. People won't see it. And there's no point writing a post that nobody is going to find on the internet. So whether it's for affiliate marketing or for you are trying to monetize with affiliate marketing or Google AdSense or creating a course of your own, if people can't find your post when they do a search on Google, it's as good as you've not written that post. Okay, so let's get to work. So the first thing is for us to give our post a focus key phrase. You see, for example, this website I'm using for this training, let's say the central theme of this blog is to be educating people on Forex trading. That's the goal of this blog that I'm using for an example. So for my own page, definitely my focus key phrase will be Forex trading. Is the central theme of the site. Now, if I'm writing another post, the focus key phrase of that post could be Forex trading for beginners. That would be my focus key phrase. I might write another post and say it's focus key phrase for undergraduates. That would be my focus key phrase. So your focus key phrase will keep changing, but you can't repeat a focus key phrase. Okay, so let's go on. So once you've written your focus key phrase here, we will scroll down and you will see SEO analysis. I click this, I click the drop down there. So the used SEO plugin will, you see, it has good results 3, improvements 2, problems 8. So at the end of it all, everything there must be showing green. So the first thing here that is showing green is the key phrase length. It says good job. This is what it means by the key phrase length. Your key phrase length shouldn't be more than 4 words. Your key phrase length should not be more than 4 words. So you have to keep strategizing, thinking of focus key phrase for each post. And it's very simple. It's very simple. Once you have an idea of what you want to be writing about, just pick the central theme or the central focus for that particular post. Shouldn't be more than 3 to 4 words and make it the focus key phrase of that post. Okay, so once I've done that, it says it's a good job. Previously used key phrase. It says you've not used this key phrase before. It says it's very good. You can't repeat a focus key phrase on a website. A website, each post is supposed to have a focus key phrase, but you can't write another post and still give it the same focus key phrase. A focus key phrase is supposed to be for just one post. I hope we get that. Okay, so the next thing here under improvement, it says key phrase in slug. It says part of your key phrase does not appear in the slug. This is what we mean by the slug. This slug simply means, if you go to Linda Ikeji's blog, every post, let me show you what I mean. So let's say I go to Linda Ikeji's blog now. Linda Ikeji's blog. This is the URL of the blog, lindaikejisblog.com. So let's say this is the post. Edo government postpones resumption of school. So let's say I click on this. Now, you see, this was not done in the way I said we should do our permalinks. This was done in such a way that it's showing the year and the month. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be lindaikejisblog.com and post name. You see, that's the post name. Edo government postpones resumption of schools.html. That's the slug that we are talking about. Okay, so let's go back here. So as slug, ideally, your slug should just be your focus key phrase because it's the central theme of that particular post. So my focus key phrase for this post is Forex trading. So I've also written it there as my slug. So you see there, key phrase in slug, great work. So let's get to the next one. Key phrase in title. It says the exact match of the focus key phrase appears in the SEO title, but not at the beginning. Don't forget our focus key phrase is Forex trading. It says there's trading there. It says, but it's not at the beginning. We don't have the complete phrase. So I have it there now, forex trading for beginners. Okay, so what it means is your focus key phrase should always be in the headline, and you must try as much as possible to make sure that it's at the beginning, like this one. And this is my focus key phrase, and I'll put it in the beginning, okay, of my headline. So I'll scroll down again to check. So you see, key phrase in title is now green. Okay, so let's deal with the next thing there. SEO title width. It says the SEO title is wider than the viewable limits. This is what it's talking about. Say it here. I'm sure you know that when you do a Google search, this is how it shows up. You see the headline in blue, then the meta description, which gives a little description about what the post is going to be about. Don't forget, your meta description is very important in your SEO because it is what people see that makes them click on your ad. So you see it's showing red. Ordinarily, it's supposed to be green. Okay, so I'm going to go up there. This is too long. And my focus, I just added this so that will be an example for us to see the way not to do it right. So I remove this, for example. So it's now forex trading for beginners in Nigeria, in bracket baby peeps. So I'm going to scroll down to check. You see, it's still showing red. So another thing you need to focus on is, don't forget, my site title is your forex trading hub. That's what it's always showing. It will always show in front of the headline of what you're writing. It will show, this is the headline, forex trading for beginners in Nigeria, in bracket baby peeps. The hyphen, then your forex trading hub. So let me remove the site title. So you see, once I remove the site title and the separator, it's not showing green yet, because once I've removed the separator, it's not showing green. So I must make sure it's showing green. So let me go up again. Forex trading for beginners, baby forex trading for beginners in Nigeria. Okay, let me scroll down and see if it has changed after I put that space. Okay, so after I put that space between Nigeria and baby peeps, it's showing green. That is your goal. It must be in green. But you see, sometimes even though it is in green, the SEO plugin can still tell you that it's not long enough. But this is okay. It's saying SEO title width, good job. I hope we are getting the point. Anytime this is too long, Google will not show that post on Google. If the viewable limit is too long, for example, let's say it's from year to year, there's no way that can fit the size of the screen. The viewable limit is too long. That's what it was saying the other time. So it must always be showing in green. Okay, I hope we get that. Then we move to the next one. It says, let me deal with this one. Meta description length. It says no meta description has been specified. It says search engines will display copy from the page instead. That means if you don't write something that describes what the post is, the search engine will rather use something that they pick from the page. So this is what we will do. For meta description, just copy the whole headline, take it to your meta description, I put it there, I paste. You see it's not showing green yet. So let me say I put a colon, then I try to explain what the post is about. I say if your goal is to make money from forex trading, then this is for you. Okay, so if your goal is to make money from forex trading, since it's still green, I can still continue writing. Okay, but you must make sure it doesn't change. For example, let's say I continue writing. You see, it has changed. You must make sure that what you are writing doesn't go beyond green. That's why the SEO plugin is there to guide you. Okay, so it means I can write up to this length. You see, I can write up to this length. See the length. I can write up to this length. So any other thing apart from that makes it green. Now, your meta description is just to give people a brief description of what your post is about. Okay, I hope we get that point. So I've written Forex trading for beginners in Nigeria, baby peeps. If your goal is to make money from Forex trading in Nigeria, then this post, then this post is a must read. Then this post is a must read. Okay, so let me just leave it at that. Then this post is a must read. So if I scroll down, you see key phrase in mental description, it says well done. Okay, so the next thing we need to deal with is key phrase density. It says, so if you look at this, key phrase in subheading, key phrase density. If I work on the key phrase in subheading, it will also affect this one. Okay, so let's do it this way. Let's deal with key phrase in subheading. Don't forget, my focus key phrase is Forex trading. So I just copy this, which is my focus key phrase. I copy. So I can just do this. I paste it there. I put the colon, Forex trading, analytical schools of thought. I do this also. I paste. Okay. Let me see if I still have one more subheading. I still have one more subheading. Now, let me explain something about this subheading. For example, let's say you've written something here and it's not a subheading. Maybe, for example, it's just a paragraph like this now. I click paragraph, but you see, I make it, it's not an heading anymore. So I copy it now, I highlight it, then I make it bold. You see, even though it's bold, it makes it, you see this one, bold, it makes it different from this. But ideally, in the face of the used SEO, this is not an headline. This is not headline. So for it to be referred to as an headline, I highlight it, then I click this one, heading, and then I decide whether it should be H2 or H3. You can't have H1 repeated in a blog post. The only H1 you can have on a post is the headline. The headline is the H1. Every other thing must be from H2 to H6. I hope we get that. Okay. Let me also make this Forex trading analysis. Okay. So let's scroll down and see what has happened. So you see, key phrase in meta description, we've settled that before. Okay. Key phrase, you can see now, it's showing key phrase in subheading is still red, but it's saying more than 75% of your H2 and H3 subheadings reflect the topic of your copy. It's even saying that's too much, that I've over-optimized. Okay. See, the used SEO is very useful. It's even telling me that I've overdone it. Okay, so I've removed one keyword, focus key phrase from one subheading. So let's see what's doing now. Okay, key phrase in subheading. 3 of your H2 and H3 subheadings reflect the topic of your copy. It says that's good job. Okay, so the next one is saying, I think I've also dealt with key phrase density. It says the focus key phrase was found 5 times. What it's saying is for this post that has 1,253 words, it's saying that the focus key phrase was found 5 times. It says that's good. This is my focus key phrase. Don't forget, Forex trading. So what it's saying is Forex trading is found once. So if I count the number of times that the focus key phrase is found on this post, it says it's 5 times and it says it's good. If it's not okay to tell you that the focus key phrase, the density is not enough. So you have to look for a way to put that focus key phrase into the content that you've written. Okay, so let's continue to analyze using the used SEO. So the next thing here is image alternative attributes. Image alternative attributes. It says no images appear on this page. So you can't write a post without having images, because images help you to break your post and make people read it, so that people don't get tired reading your post. So let's say I want to add an image here. I put my cursor there. I click enter. Okay, so once I put my cursor there, I'm going to see this. So I click on the plus sign. I'm going to see image. Sometimes if the image doesn't show here after you've clicked this, just type in image in this box. Image. This is it. So I click image. So this will show. I click upload. Okay, so you select an image. You select an image from whatever you have. Don't forget, it's very important. For example, let's say you downloaded an image somewhere. Look at this post, this image, for example. It's a screenshot from pexels.com, but it's showing screenshot pexels. So I first of all need to rename this to reflect what I'm writing. So I'm going to rename it to be Forex trading in Nigeria. I've already named something like that, so I can just say Forex trading in Nigeria 2. I save it, then I now use it. Forex trading in Nigeria 2, then you click open. It will upload the image here. Okay, so the image is uploading. So you can centralize the image, for example. The image is still loading. You can centralize the image. So I can centralize this image. I can make it to be in the center. I can make it to be in the right so that the words can then be on the left. You can see something like this. So after you've centralized or positioned your image the way you want, the next thing is to come to this box here, alternative text. Make sure that that focus key phrase, which is Forex trading, your picture, your image should be saved as alternative text. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you save the picture as Forex trading in Nigeria or you save it as Forex trading for beginners. It must have that focus key phrase, Forex trading, in it. So I scroll down, the image size is thumbnail. I'm going to make it full size. So that's settled for that. Don't forget, I've not updated. You must always update as you are editing. You must always update. In case you lose internet connection or anything happens, it's already saved. You see, it says page updated. So I'll then scroll down to see what the Yoast SEO is now having to say about what I've done. You see, it says, where is it again? Image alternative attribute. It says good job. So, but you see, even though I've just used one, it's already saying good job. But ordinarily, the longer your post, you must try and break your post with pictures. It's very important that we have pictures. So, for example, let's say I add another one here now, just for this explanation. You can have 3, 4, 5 posts, images in a single post. It doesn't matter, as long as the picture is related. Okay, so I click upload. Okay, so let me say I select this image now, open. So you can centralize it like I said before. It's already on the left. You can centralize it. So, or you can leave it like this. You can centralize it so that it's just the image that is there, no text around. Or you can just put it on the left so that the image is on the left, the words are on the right, like in this case. Then you must repeat the same thing again for alternative text. Forex trading. Okay. Then you do the same thing again. Image size, thumbnail, make it full size, update. So for as many pictures as you want to add. Now, if you've added like maybe 5 or 6 pictures to the blog post and you keep doing this alternative text thing, which is you keep making the alternative text Forex trading, the Yoast SEO will eventually tell you that you are overdoing it. So once it tells you you're overdoing it, don't save that image alternative text again as forex trading. Even though you want to put the image, you can save it as something else, but don't put forex trading there again. Once the plugin tells you that you're overdoing it, just stop. So the next thing here is key phrase in introduction. It says your key phrase or your synonyms do not appear in the first paragraph. So what I will then do, I'll go up. This is my first paragraph. This is my first paragraph. So all I have to do is read it and make sure you look for a way to put this forex trading inside the first paragraph. So I'm looking at introduction and comparison of fundamental and technical analysis of forex trading. Okay, so I've added forex trading, which is my focus key phrase. I've added it to my introduction. That means the introduction is your first paragraph. So let's scroll down and see what the use plugin has to say about that. Okay, so you see key phrase in introduction, it says well done. Now the next one here that I want to look at is your outbound links. Your outbound link simply means you want to have a link on this post or your page that links to another site. So let's say I have a site that also talks about forex trading, or my Google My Business. Ideally, I use my Google My Business. I have another video where I show you how to link your post to your Google My Business. It's very important that you know how to link your blog post to your Google My Business. I'm going to show you that in another video. So let's say this is where I got information from some of the things I'm writing on this post, or maybe there's a quote that I got from this. So let me just scroll up here on my page. So let's say I've written something here, for example, and it says fundamental analyses are not mutually exclusive. And somebody might be wondering, okay, how did you know it's not mutually exclusive? And let's say maybe this is the page I got it from. I'll just copy the URL of that page. I'll copy the URL of that page where I got it from, so that the person can read more about fundamental analysis and technical analysis are not mutually exclusive. So I'm going to highlight it. Then I'll click on the hyperlink. I paste the URL of that site. Then I click open a new tab, because I don't want you to be reading this post. Then you click on the hyperlink and then it rolls. I want you to click on this hyperlink. You see it's been highlighted now. Once you click on this hyperlink, it goes to this page. It opens it in another tab. Not that you leave my page. It opens in another tab, which is what I want to achieve. So I've inserted that link. That's an outbound link, a link that goes to another website. So once I've done that, you will see it's showing outbound links, good job. So it's only one here that has an issue now. Problems, internal links. Internal links simply means you want to have a link on your site that is internal. That means a link within your site, a link from one page of your site to another page. So let's name this blog. Okay, so let's say this is just another post on my site. I'm just using this as an example. I've not really done anything here. So let's say this is my blog page. Okay, so this is a post on my site. I just copied this. This is the URL of that blog post. I copy it. So let's say what I'm writing here, I've already written about it in detail on my blog, on another post on my blog. So what I will do is technical analysis focus their microscopes on extremely short time intervals. Okay, while technical analysts will concede the existence of so and so. So it says fundamental analysts prefer to see changes in prices unfolding over weeks, months, and years. Maybe you don't know what fundamental analysts are, and I've already written a post inside my website, another blog post that talks about fundamental analysts. So I copy the URL of that post that explains more about fundamental analysts. I paste it here, open a new tab, I save it. Now if I scroll down, it's going to tell me, you see, internal links. Let me update that. Okay, so it's done. You see, good results, 14. So I have my outbound links that links to another site, I have my internal links, I have my key phrase in introduction, I have my key phrase length, and so on and so forth. So that's how to write an SEO optimized blog post. If you have any question or explanation that you think I should still talk about, you send a message to me, let me know. I can create a new video that further explains whatever challenges you think you have. I'm still going to send you some videos that talks about how to link your Google My Business profile to your blog post. So that's it for this video. I'll see you again in another video. My name again is Moses Alabisama, and this video is brought to you from Digital Marketing Training Institute, Bodija in Ibadan. Have a great day.